Hi students, welcome to our online class. Now see some more property of binary operation. So first one commutative property, second one associative property, third one existence of identity property, fourth one existence of inverse property. Already see lower class. Okay, number one commutative property. Any binary operator star defined on non-empty set S is said to be satisfied commutative property. If A star B is equal to B star E, these two are equal for every or for all A comma B belongs to non-empty set. This condition is satisfied, so star is binary, star is commutative property satisfied. Okay, next third associative property. Any binary operation star defined on non-empty set S is said to be satisfy associative property. A star of B star C is equal to A star B of star C for every A comma B comma C belongs to non-empty set. Okay. Next third one, existence of identity property. An element E belongs to S is said to be identity element of S under the binary operation star. If for every or for all A belongs to S, one element is A, another element E, we have A star E. Using the star operator, A star E, we got A. Then E is the identity element. So same manner, E star A is equal to A. So A is any element, so E is the identity element. Okay, same manner, fourth one, existence of inverse property. If an identity element E exists and if for all A belongs to S, there exists A inverse in S such that A star A inverse is equal to E. A star A inverse equal to E. And A inverse star A equal to E. So, one element and its inverse multiple, we get identity element, this element. Okay. And A inverse star A is equal to E. Then A inverse belongs to S. So, inverse element is also belongs to same in non-empty set S. Is said to be A inverse is said to be inverse element of A. These four are definition for some more property of binary operation, students. Okay, now see theorem 12.1, uniqueness of identity. Uniqueness of identity. In algebraic structure, the identity element, if exists, in algebraic structures, the identity element, if exists in the NA, must be unique. The identity element must be unique. We can prove this. Proof: let order pair S comma star. S means set, star means binary operator. Let order pair S comma star be the algebraic structure. That is the algebraic structure. Assume that the identity element of S exists. If exists, assume that the identity element of S is exist in S. We have to prove the identity element must be unique. Suppose we can choose two identity elements, E1 and E2 be the identity element of S. We treat E1 as the identity element and E2 as the arbitrary element of S. We know property, the existence of identity property, E1 star E2 is equal to E2 star E1 is equal to what? Arbitrary element E2. Take it equation number 1. Okay, next we treat E2 as the identity element and E1 as the arbitrary element of S. By the property, the existence of identity property, E1 star E2 is equal to E2 star E1 is equal to, here arbitrary constant E1 is equal to, that implies equation number 2. From equation 1 and 2, we get E1 is equal to E2. E1 and E2 are as the same element, that is identity elements are unique. Hence the identity element is unique. That's a very simple proof, students. Students, next theorem 12.2, uniqueness of inverse. Uniqueness of inverse. In the algebraic structure, the inverse of an element, if it exists, must be unique. The inverse of an element must be unique. We can prove. Proof: let S comma star be the algebraic structure. S means non-empty set, star means any binary operator. assume that the identity element E exists in S and the inverse of A exists in S. So inverse of element also exists and the identity element also exists. So we have to prove the inverse of A is unique. The inverse of A is unique, we can prove. Okay, let A belongs to S. A belongs to S. Suppose that we can consider two elements. A1, A2 is the inverse of A. The element A have two inverse, namely A1 and A2 in S. Okay, now treat A1 as the inverse of A. A1 as the inverse of A. Okay, by the existence of inverse property, by the property A star A1 is equal to A1 star A is equal to E. That is the inverse property. Take equation 1. Okay, treat A2 as the inverse of A. A2 as the inverse of A. By the existence of property A2 star A is equal to A star A2 is equal to E, which is equation number 2. Or otherwise, A star A2 is equal to A2 star A is equal to E, that is equation number 2. So these are all by the property we got two equations. Now take it A1 is equal to, we can write by the identity property A1 star A. So again from equation 2, E we can write from 2, E we can write A2 star A. A1 star, E we can write A star A2, A star A2. So by the associative property, change its brace, A1 star A star A2. So from equation 1, A1 star A is equal to E. We can write this brace is E, E star A2. So by the identity property, we can write E star A2 again A2. So A1 is equal to A2. So in any algebraic structure, every element have one inverse. So hence the inverse of A is not more elements, it is unique. Hence the inverse of A is unique. Inverse of A is unique. That's a very important theorem, students. Okay, thank you.